Yo, what is really good, my dudes? Welcome to another RuneScape news coverage video. For this video, we're going to have a look at some of the ninja updates that are aimed to come out this month. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let's go.
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, before we get started on that, I want to bring to your attention quickly, we got information about what happens with the bug abusers at Solak. So Mod Shawnee has posted on the forums a response basically letting us know exactly what kind of action has been taken. So to sum it up, basically 252 accounts defeated Solak during the period which that bug was live. I'm talking about the Steel Titan one. Anyways, of those 252 people, 154 players abused the bug. And for the group that abused the bug, they've taken considerable conditions, which resulted in players falling onto their analysis list. Once they went through that list, they then considered things such as the following conditions. Killed Solak at least once during the period where the bug was live, clicking a Steel Titan scroll or swapping to the Steel Titan familiar during the kill, and high rapid clicking of 5 minutes or more with a Titan out. I guess those are the signs that flagged an account for further analysis. Anyways, for the action taken, they said they've confirmed that 98 players did not abuse their kill, and as a result, obviously no action is going to be taken against their accounts. But of the 154 players who did abuse it, they've taken appropriate action against each account. Some are more severe than others, of which these kinds of things include removal of any kills on Solak. This means the Reaper achievement will also be lost. Removal of Solak collection log progress. Removal of any pets gained during Solak. And temporary offenses applied against their account, in this case either a 3-day or 2-week ban. Mod Ramen actually mentioned on the stream the other day that one account they removed 3 billion GP from abusing this bug. So I just wanted to give you a heads up of the progress or the status of that, because I did mention it on the channel about a week ago. So I wanted to follow up on that and let you guys know exactly what kind of action was taken towards those people. That being said, we're going to actually move on over to the ninja updates that we can look forward to this month. So let's go ahead and check it out. These are actually all from the live stream, by the way, and Mod Timbo did preface that Mod Harrison, who is the one who is QAing a lot of this stuff, is fairly busy as of right now. So it's not 100% that all of these will be made in time for June, but they all currently are in production at least. So if we don't see it all by this month, it will definitely be in the near future. So first up we have clan broadcasts. Now I have talked about this in a previous video, but basically clans can toggle on broadcasts that will show to anyone in the clan whenever a clan member gets a milestone or a rare drop, etc. That way, you'll be able to congratulate your fellow clan members when they achieve something. I've seen this countless times, and I'm sure most of you have as well, where a clan member will shout out grats to a certain other clan member, and if you don't have them added, you're sitting there wondering what they're all even talking about. So, obviously you'll no longer have to worry about this. So I know this is a very welcomed update. We've been waiting on this for a while actually, and it looks like we can expect it very shortly, which is awesome. In a similar vein, you'll be able to see your own friend broadcasts. Friend broadcasts include smaller things like Cinderbane glove drops. So for example, if you get a Cinderbane drop, currently it will send that broadcast out to your friends, but you personally won't be able to see that broadcast. So with this update, you'll now know what drops or achievements actually send a broadcast to your friends. Then, if you're so inclined, you can bug them if they ignore it and don't congratulate you. Overall, it's a neat update, obviously not as useful or exciting as clan broadcasts, but still a nice change. Moving on, we have skybox changes. I have talked about this also on a previous video, but basically there's going to be a whole new interface. They're going to tidy it up and make it much more user-friendly to utilize. Not only that, but you'll have the option to save which skybox you're using, and the game will then memorize it for your next login, so you can always stay on your favorite ones. In addition to that awesome feature, you'll have the ability to edit your skybox. You can customize the brightness, the colors, etc. to your liking and save it as its own. It uses a similar system to the Comp Cape color system in the sense that each parameter has certain values that you can adjust, and you can actually tell those values or those exact numbers to your friends. That way they can use the same skybox that you created. So that is actually really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing all the cool types of skyboxes that people can come up with. I'm sure there's going to be some really amazing ones out there. It'll not only give the opportunity for more creative players to come up with some really unique combinations, but also the ability to share those with pretty much anyone. So I'm sure people are going to be sharing those not only to their friends, but across the board. Moving on, we have a boss bar to Hurricane in the fight kiln. That's the HP bar that appears at the top of your screen in most boss fights nowadays. So yeah, just to bring Hurricane in line with much of the rest of the game. Nothing too major realistically, just making, the bossing UI more uniform, so that's good. Moving on, we got the right-click spellbook swap. Now this is pretty straightforward. Right-clicking on the spellbook swap when this goes out will show you the other two spellbooks that you currently are not on, and then you can easily switch to whichever one you want. Now this will allow you to basically bypass the dialogue option that we currently have now asking you which spellbook you want to swap to. So that's a small but relatively useful quality of life update. Overall, not very game changing, but still I'm sure people are going to welcome it. And finally, we have the steel keyring to the tool belt. This is another thing that I've covered actually a while back now on the channel, but it's finally coming. So this is probably the most requested item to be added to the tool belt ever. Pretty much since the tool belt came out, people have been asking for this. Apparently, both the keyring and the tool belt are very messy in terms of their code, but we recently saw a major rework to the tool belt interface, which, as I said in my video about the steel keyring, is a much needed change that has made adding the keyring to the tool belt even possible. So the fact that we can expect it this month, or very shortly after, is a warm welcome. I'm sure many of you are going to be happy. People even in my comment section on that video seemed to rejoice it when I broke the news. So yeah, the wait isn't much longer for that. Like I said, along with anything we've discussed in this video, we can expect it either this month, as it's already in production right now, or very shortly after. Now, this is not everything in terms of the Ninja updates that we can expect this month. There's actually a ton of smaller ones that we're going to see here and there pretty much every patch notes week, or every week that we have a game update for that matter. So stay tuned for those. Obviously, I cover the patch notes every single week, and we're going to see even more than what we discussed today. Do remember, guys, that Mod Harrison is a very busy person working on a lot of updates, QA testing them and whatnot. So it may be the case that not every single thing we talked about in this video will make it into release by June. I just got to make that abundantly clear so you don't go around expecting something and it doesn't show up. However, they are everything in this video currently in production. Let me know down in the comments below which one of these you're most excited for, which ones you don't really care for. And Mod Timbo did say that every Monday afternoon they do discuss new Ninja updates that they want to work on, and they are welcome to taking in new suggestions that we could see if obviously the size of it is something they can do in a timely manner. But yeah, any suggestions you give to him could see a release this month, so do tweet at Mod Timbo. Once again, every Monday afternoon they have Ninja Talks in-house. Alternatively, you can make a post on Reddit, try to get a hold of them there, or you can always fall back to the RuneScape forums, because I know not everybody has a Twitter account or don't necessarily want to create a Twitter account just to ask some JMods some questions. So if Twitter's not your thing, try again Reddit and the official RuneScape forums. So of these that we discussed in this video, I particularly am probably most excited for the skybox changes. I want to be able to save my own and have it on every login, and I'm definitely looking forward to the clan broadcast as well. So again, let me know down below which one of those you really can't wait for. Were you one of those people who were really excited about the keyring update that I talked about months ago? Let me know if you've come back and are glad to hear the news that it's finally coming. Whatever the case may be. Or maybe you don't really care for for any of these. Either way, let me know down in the comments below. That being said, I'm gonna wrap up the video there. If you have enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I'm out. Peace.